Hi, folks. Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Hey, so I'm coming here from the Chris Voss Show Podcast. Be sure to subscribe to it. Go to thecvpn.com to subscribe to all 8 of our different podcasts that we have. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Chris Voss. You'll be able to see this video up there if you're listening on the podcast and you just have the audio version. You'll be able to see the media that I'll reference there. And also, it will be on the chrisvossshow.com posted if you want to watch the video there. So I need to talk to you about something that is going on that is crazy, okay? So a short while ago, I believe this was March 30th, about the time I got suspended, Bloomberg had announced that the shadow workforce that used to operate on Facebook and YouTube, they have been let go, I guess. I guess they were third-party companies or whatever, and they warned that content moderation and customer service will suffer. When I logged into YouTube, I saw this big warning at the top, hey, by the way, it might take us longer to get help to you. And they talk about in this article people having issues, 15,000 contract workers being suspended. This is on medium.com, by the way. I should plug that. And people have started to complain about different issues they have at laying out these things. If you know, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Facebook had this big issue where all of us got like 3 or 4 posts suspended and these warnings from Facebook like, oh, hey, you're posting bad stuff. And all we did was post like CNN and stuff. But everyone got them. Like that whole day, my whole Facebook feed was filled with these people complaining about it. And they, of course, came out and apologized and all that stuff that they do. So about a week before I got suspended, I saw a friend post this on Instagram. My friend, I guess, SS Wheezy. And he posted this picture here. And you can see here, he writes, electrolytes, they're what plants crave. And then someone writes right below it, Sean just got banned for 7 days for that comment. Like, boom, right? He posted this picture here where the 7 days got bumped to 30 days. So it just jacked it right up. So now he can't post for 30 days. And the same thing happened to me. I made a joke to a friend. I'll show you it here in a second. And it said, you're suspended for 7 days. And I was like, what the hell? And so I asked to have it reviewed. And immediately it went to 30 days, and it's including those issues that they had where they just suspended everything. So all that's getting counted against me. So Facebook's screw-up is making me suspended for 30 days. Now, here's why this is important. It's in the middle of a pandemic. I've got friends writing me, crying. I've sometimes wrote my friends or called them up and been like, hey, man, are you okay? Because I'm about ready to jump off a cliff, man. There are people at the edge of their fucking seats with this pandemic, and they need as much support as they can. I've got friends that are in the hospital. I've got friends that have friends that are dying in the hospital, and they're like, my friend, and they need my consolation. And you know what Facebook's whole answer has been through this whole thing? I've sent them registered letters. I've sent them emails. I even talked to an employee at Facebook who said they look into it, and then shortly thereafter I just got ghosted, and a second backup account that I used to use for my groups in case I ever got hacked, he turned in, and I got that one locked down, so I can't do anything on Facebook now either way, and it's insane. I actually have people writing me. I can see on my Facebook when people write me or send me messages, and they're like, Chris, we haven't heard from you in a week. Are you in the hospital? Are you dead? Oh my God, please talk to us. I can't even respond to them. This is a joke what's going on. Of all the, like any other time in history, I probably wouldn't care too much. Okay, 30-day timeout. But there's people thinking I'm dead. Fucking dead, Mark. Fucking dead. They think I'm in the fucking hospital, and they're wondering where the fuck I am. And the people I've contacted, they don't care. Just nobody fucking cares about taking care of this thing. So I'm going to show you a screenshot here. This is a screenshot from, if we can pull this up. Shit, it's not going to pull it up because it's in the, it's in my, oh, here we go. There it is. So this is a conversation I have with a Facebook employee who mostly runs Messenger. And this is what they told me, and I've cleaned it up, of course, not to do their identity. Of course, they ghosted me after this and turned my account into Facebook, so I guess money's more important than people who are dying in a fucking pandemic. So you can see here his response. What? I'll take a look at that tomorrow. I can make an internal inquiry. One issue we have right now is the human review is reduced and the algos are aggressive. Now, what that means is he means the algorithms are being overly aggressive. So in the old days, when I did something kind of bad, I'd write something kind of bad. There was 2 times that I wrote white trash. Now, I'm white trash. So the joke of that is, as someone who writes comedy and makes people laugh and stuff, you have to be self-effacing. So if I say, you're white trash, I'm white trash too. That's part of the joke. Okay, you get it? I know. If you ever see me, you've looked at the way I dress, you look at the way I act, you probably listen to what the fuck I say. You're not going to go, well, Chris Voss is an elite Harvard graduate student who's, wow, man, he's like a fucking Shakespeare right there with that guy. No, man, you're going to look at me and go, wow, that guy dresses like he walked right out of a trailer park. Am I being anti-PC or anti-whatever? No, the joke's on me. It's self-effacing. So anyway, I got written up last year for white trash. Now, what's really interesting about a lot of this is before Mark Zuckerberg started meeting with Donald Trump and having dinner with him and hand jobbing him or whatever the fuck they did at their little reunions lately we've been hearing about, I didn't have this problem. But suddenly, all of me and my influencer friends, especially people that are left-wing, started noticing that we were getting written up for this little inferences and stuff. And it's like, wow, they're coming down on us because they're trying to fix the Trump stuff. And they're trying to fix all the people that they're suspending on the other thing. So this is a Facebook post, or this is a post that I wrote on Medium about my experience. So I'll run you through this. If you want, you can go to medium.com. This will be, of course, copied over to the chrisvossshow.com. What makes me really angry about it is the ghosting from Facebook employees. I sent them a certified letter to the legal department. I'm doing everything I can to get their attention. I've pounded the direct message at Facebook. I've tagged me at Facebook on all this stuff. And no one responds. Like, just no one cares. I guess everyone just like, whatever. So let's go into some of the things that we're seeing. Now, here's what's interesting is my friend Adrienne Ashley, she went through 5,000 of her friends list. She's an influencer like I am. Over 20 influencers are currently suspended. Here's some examples of stuff that got suspended based on different things. At a time of self-isolation, I got suspended from Facebook Messenger for a post I posted in 2016. There's another one of these that was posted in 2012 that they're suspending people over. The bots are out of control. Let's see. What else do we have? This is a guy who got suspended for 7 days on Facebook because on April 4th, your post didn't follow our community standards and it shows nudity or sexual activity. Gee, let's take a look at what that sexual activity is. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? That got suspended. Now I'll bet you $20 if he does what I and a lot of people do. We asked to have that reviewed. That will jump to 30. Here's another one. Your previous posts, because 13 of your previous posts didn't something about harassment. I don't know what this person did, but obviously a 30-day. This happened 4 hours ago. Let's see. What else do we have? My account was suspended by mistake. How can I recover it? 2 hours ago and recover my account. I love Facebook. We're my friends. Facebook is literally cutting people off from their friends at the worst motherfucking time that you ever could cut people off. It is insane. So let's see. Here's another guy who got suspended. I don't know if he. Oh wow, he's a doctor. Wow, he's a doctor. Probably talking about his experience on there. And he's suspended? What the hell's going on? Here's another person blocked for 24 hours by making a post about the show Gotham. And apparently he bullied Bruce Wayne. What? What is going on? Here's one that was crazy. This was suspended for 7 days. And this is what he posted. This is what he posted right here. Oh my God. Wow. I hope my children don't see that. Holy fuck. We should... My God. Honey, the kids. Hide them. Cover their eyes. How, God forbid, they should be. Oh, wow. Man. Jesus, wow. This is the worst time for this shit to be going down. Here's another one. Suspended for Facebook for a post in 2016. There's another one that I have somewhere. Here's another suspension. Another suspension for 24 hours. You can't use Facebook right now. Another suspension. One of these was like 2012. I don't see it here or know it. It's not coming up. Here's another one. Here's another one. Violation. These are all today or up, April 1st, which is about when I got suspended. They're all happening just recently. And here's one. What is this? I got suspended for 22 days, and the post was, due to the coronavirus, will not have election. Trump will be president for the next 4 years. Watch how fast this epidemic is cleared up. He got suspended for that. Now, you can argue whatever sort of politics you want for that, but is that a heinous thing like, I don't know, boobs and stuff? And, the thing that makes me upset about this whole thing is, here's more. My Facebook account suspended April 4th, April 3rd, just goes on and on. This is freaking insane. So what happened to me is, and I've never been suspended. I just want you to know that I have never in the history of Facebook been suspended. Now, I've had a few times where they've been like, you posted something bad, you can't do anything for 2 hours or something like that. Or a lot of times I've gotten a warning and I've had it reviewed, and like 50% of the time they'll be like, oh, that's okay, yeah, you didn't really do that bad. And obviously a human looked at it, right? In the case of the white trash, the first time I wrote white trash, I was referring to Trump voters. And that got a warning thing, and I had it reviewed, and they said, no, that's really against the rules. And I was pretty upset about it because this is right after Mark Zuckerberg had dinner with Trump and all that sort of stuff, and Peter Thiel, and he started just really kissing the administration's butt. And I'm like, is this the new normal? Is this what's going on? We're being sold out now? And so I wrote a post with a copy of the white trash thing. And the thing, this is what influencers do. We wrote a post about how, look, I think there's something wrong here at Facebook, and I think there's some abuse going on. Here's what I got from the community standards. Well, guess what? I'm just talking about this issue. That got written up. This is almost like a couple years ago, like 2016 or 17. I took some of the pictures that they were posting in the deplorables group where they were calling beautiful Michelle Obama a monkey, a tranny. They were calling her all sorts of ugly things. They were saying the worst things, posting the worst memes in the group. I called it out. I took some of the screenshots. I posted them on Facebook. And then some of my friends shared that post. And I'm like, this is disgusting. Facebook needs to shut this down. These are horrible. This is what's going on in the deplorables group. You know what Facebook did? They shut me down. They didn't suspend me. They just took the post down. They went, that's against our community standards. You shouldn't be posting that. That stuff's offensive. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I just got it the fuck out of your fucking groups, right? So anyway, let's get into why I got suspended. I think this is really interesting. My friend Adrian Ashley noticed this. 20 influencers. We're not average jokers who just, casually use Facebook. We're on there all the time making a difference. So just for the record, you can read this on the post. I am a Democrat. I am anti-hate. I have a ton of LGBTQ friends. I speak out in support of the rights all the time. I want a Mayor Pete for president. I will unfollow you if you hate on my gay friends. Okay? That's just it. And what makes me angry about this whole thing is I have seen all this crap. Facebook has a deplorables groups for Trump saying the most racist, most anti-Semitic shit in it. They have white nationalist groups. They have anti-Jew Holocaust denial groups. And Facebook has let those things run. They even let politicians are going to be able to lie to you and make up whatever bullshit they want. And Facebook says they're going to publish it. Okay? Because that's the new deal with the Trump devil. So they're going to let all that happen, but here's what I wrote to my friend. Now, the context of this is written in the comments of my best friend, okay? This is in the comments of my best friend. I've known him for 10 years. If Facebook had any brains, they would go, okay, so we have an algorithm. Chris wrote something that maybe isn't quite PC fully according to our thing, but we of course haven't told that to him. There's not like a list of terms you can go look at. It's just random as to like, hey, we don't like this. And you're like, well, what about it? I'm confused. So they wrote this, or I wrote this to a friend. Now, my friend I've been with 10 years. He's been on my podcast. I've subscribed to his Patreon. He's a great guy. I love the shit out of him, okay? He knows that. He knows my comedy. I've written so many dirty jokes like Pornhub and stuff in his comments. I've written so many different like sexually explicit stuff because that's some of the comedy I pull. I go blue. I'm sorry. A lot of comedians do. I go blue. So anyway, he posts a cute picture of his toes, and his cute little girls have painted his toes. Now, given his toes are this really ugly green color, and they look awful, right? And I'm joking with him like I joke with any of my friends. Look, I'm not Brad Pitt. I'm in the ugly category when it comes to guys. I know where my place is on the food chain. I'm not Brad Pitt. So I wrote to him. I said, dude, you're going to make an ugly tranny. Now, he's not a tranny. I'm not being anti-PC. I'm not bashing trannies. I'm not bashing women and going, you're an ugly tranny, like I've seen them do in Michelle Obama and fucking the deplorables groups. I've actually seen the deplorables groups go in and Photoshop a man's genitalia onto Michelle Obama, and they'll put like bumps in her clothing, and they're like, oh yeah, see, she's got something she's packing there. I've actually seen them change her face with Photoshop into a monkey. You know what Facebook does with that? Leaves it right up in the fucking group. So I wrote this comment, you're going to make an ugly tranny. Now, the context of this, you can argue, okay, Chris, that's not PC to call people a tranny. But here's the context of it. There are beautiful trannies. If you've ever seen RuPaul or some of her shows, holy shit. You know, I've had some of my friends that are gals go, holy crap, some of those guys are, you know, look better than us. Okay? So the context of this isn't calling somebody like, hey, you're an ugly tranny. No. The context of this is there are beautiful trannies, there are ugly trannies, and you're one of them. Now, the joke is that he's a friend of mine. Now, here you see what I do on all my stuff, and I do this for a very particular reason, this reason exactly. I put LOL, so that anybody who reads this, who doesn't know that me and this person are best friends, they'll look at it and go, oh, he's joking with that person. He must be friends with that person. He's not being insulting, bullying, or mean. He's just being funny. Now, I probably wouldn't have said ugly tranny if it had been that his toes weren't ugly green. I mean, they were just awful. Plus, he's a very good-looking male, but he's not going to look good in a dress. So thereby comes the joke. Now, this isn't in any way shaming or bad on LGBTQ people, because there are beautiful trannies. There are ugly trannies. If you go to Facebook right now and you type in ugly tranny, you'll find a bunch of posts. And guess what? They haven't been suspended by Facebook, but I have. So what the fuck is going on? Well, the bots are broken. So here's what you should note by this too. I can post for 7 days. That was the initial response I got. So I asked to have it reviewed. The review came back and pushed me to 30 days. Just right away. Now, you've seen that's what happened. That's what's happening to these other poor guys over here on the channel, where they're getting kicked up to 30-day suspensions from 7 days. So, and they're getting blocked from messages. Now, I got people writing me messages going, hey, man, I haven't heard from you. You haven't posted on Facebook. Are you okay? Oh, my God, did you get the virus? Oh, I've got other people writing me on Facebook saying, Chris, I'm very sick. I'm really worried. I'm old and I'm alone and everything else. I can't console those people. I've been frantically trying to hunt these people down on LinkedIn or Twitter or find their business thing. I mean, thankfully, at least I can see my Facebook, so I know which one of my friends are going to die, you motherfuckers. But this is heinous. This is heinous at the worst time. And the fact that no one seems to care, no one that I reach out to seems to care, is BS. I just broke down after I got ghosted by the Facebook employee who didn't give a shit and actually turned in my second account. I just sent them a legal notice from the 30-day notice of intent to sue their legal department. I've had to do that before with customers, my clients who get their account suspended because they're just kind of goofy with their passwords and they don't pay attention. They click on things that get them hacked. That's what I've had to do to get their attention. So I've sent a letter of service, an attorney letter to Facebook to get their shit together on this because no one else will listen. No one will do anything. And the emotional toll of what's being taken in this time of crisis is epic. It's worthy of a class action lawsuit of emotional damage and suffering. I'm going to be so fucking angry if my friends die or my friends have friends or family that die and I can't reach out to them and I can't talk to them and I can't give them love and support. Even worse, people are thinking I'm fucking dead. Or they're thinking I'm in the hospital. I'm surprised people aren't calling my local fucking hospital going, is Chris Voss there? Is Chris Voss in the hospital? This is the worst fucking time for this shit to be going on. And I realize everything is breaking, but the fact that no one is fucking listening, that no one seems to fucking care, no matter how much I tag Facebook. You can see here, I've gone through my feed. I've been tagging Facebook like it's going the fuck out of style. And just been tagging them going, hey man, Facebook, let's see, I need to probably come down a bit. What do we get? Here we go. I've been tagging Facebook, stop your suspension bot. Facebook. I've been trying to contact these people ever since this freaking shit started, and no one is doing anything about it. And this is the most heinous of time to be doing this, in the most heinous of people losing it. I mean, I've had friends that are at the point where they're just ready to lose it or they're ready to hang themselves. And we're all calling each other going, hey man, it's going to be okay. Just hang in there. And we're calling each other on Facebook Messenger. We're talking on Facebook Messenger. I'd show it to you, but I'd be, exposing some of the private discussions I've had. But they're all desperate. We're all desperate with what's going on. And we're all just trying to come together. And we're trying to use Facebook as a way to make that work. On top of that, Twitter's also having the same issues. I'm having a login issue on Twitter on a couple of my accounts and client accounts where it just keeps cycling, asking for the a phone number to log in. I give it the phone number. Once it gets the phone number, it does it again. Usually about the third time it lets me in the account. But as soon as I leave, it goes right back to it. YouTube, I've had some people that I've seen on social media complaining about YouTube. Actually suspending accounts, closing down accounts. The algorithm isn't serving them the traffic they used to get anymore. But this is a big deal with Facebook being down. And this needs to get fixed ASAP. That, or at least turn off the damn bot that's doing the 30-day suspension. It's just immoral that anybody at this point in time would go, you know what we should do? We should jack up the algorithm so that it does the work for us and that things can do. And like I said, this was validated by a employee from Facebook right here. What? I'll take a look at it. One issue is human review is reduced and the algos can be aggressive. Well, that's where we're at, people. So be careful what you post on Facebook. In fact, I don't even know what to tell you to post because some of the different things that I saw of people that are being suspended, oh my God, wow. So the other thing that drove me crazy is I have a coronavirus group that I started. It's got about, 500,000 people in it. And I've been running it, modding it. And normally I'll use my second backup Facebook account to be an additional mod in case I ever get hacked, because then that other account can mod those accounts. I've had that with LinkedIn where sometimes one account will have a problem and you got to have multiple mods, so I could go in there and still moderate it. Everyone is counting on me to post stuff, to approve stuff, to moderate the group and everything. That's all been taken away from me. And so all these people are just going, oh man, what's going on with the coronavirus? And then, geez, maybe Chris has it. So whoever's at Facebook, do your fucking job. Holy shit. Give a god fucking damn. This is just pissing me off that I've been at this for a week now and no one is listening. And I don't know what to do. I'm just calling up attorney friends now going, wow, I think you guys got a class action on this one. So somebody better get my account fixed fast and start fixing these accounts and get on it. Just turn the damn bot off. People are just desperate right now. They're dying. They're desperate. And this is emotional torture. This is just a horror show. And again, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast. Be sure to subscribe to the thing. If you know someone at Facebook, try and get them to reach out to me. I got to tell you, it made me even angrier when I talked to a Facebook employee and he said he would look into it, and then he just fucking ghosted me and turned in the backup account that I had. The backup account I was using to contact friends to say, hey, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the bots. Can you please follow me over here, because I'm really worried that, you know, one of us is going to get sick and I won't be able to contact you and console you or be able to say my last words to you, man. Because once people go in the hospital, this game is over. If they don't come back out, you don't see them again. You don't get to talk to them. And if they die, that's it, man. So this shit has got to get fixed. And if you're working at Facebook, you don't like what I say, hey, I'm angry for a fucking reason, man. Wake the fuck up. Fix this problem. This is a big fucking deal with what's going on right now. And you should be empathizing with that, with what's going on. You guys had a great chance right here to be a centralized authority on everyone supporting everyone through this thing, and you are failing at it at a massive scale. So do something about it. 20 influencers suspended out of 5,000 lists. Holy freaking crap. So it's not me. It's just not this comment. I've had some friends who are like, well, that wasn't very PC, Chris. Hey, maybe I kind of get that. I don't know. I have a lot of friends who are LGBT who talk, you know, you're an ugly tranny all the time. You're a beautiful tranny. You know, they throw that word around like it's a dime a dozen. Okay. So, and I'm friends with a lot of the gay people. If it's bad and PC, okay, great. But 9 times out of 10, 100% of the time before this happened, I would just get a warning. Just don't use that word, Chris. I'd have it reviewed, and they'd be like, yeah, it's a bad word. Just, you know, you're kind of on timeout for an hour. I've never been suspended for 7 days, and I've never been suspended for 30, let alone, I don't even know if I'm getting back on at this point, really. So anyway, that's my story, sticking to it, and you've seen some of the evidence of this. If you go on some of the other platforms, you can see this going on, and hopefully I've got some friends with Forbes and some other places that are going to be writing about this soon, so this is probably going to blow up, and hopefully Facebook pulls their head out of their butt and gets this fixed now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.